Hi friends, now let me tell you a story. 2 months back, one of my friends met me in a cafe. 2 months back, he appeared for the PMP exam, but he didn't disclose to me. But he couldn't pass that. He understood that during the exam, he couldn't remember the 80 activities in a sequential manner. And as you know, that to pass the PMP, 80 activities in a sequential manner, to remember it is most important. Without that, it is difficult. Now, my friend used to know that I am a trainer, PMP trainer last 8 years, 10 years, and I am having a lot of tricks, so that one student can remember these 80 activities, 49 processes, and so on and so forth. But he didn't disclose me. But finally, when he met me, he expressed his sorrow and said, "Look, Sumit, can you help me to remember these 80 activities?" I said, "Why not? I am teaching this to my all 3000 plus students already have taught, and most of them already passed in the first attempt." And after that, he appeared the exam last month, and congratulations, he passed. Now I thought that why not I will share with you this trick so that you can pass in a first attempt and you can remember 80 activities in a sequential manner. Hope you'll enjoy it. Hope you'll remember this. And one request, if during this video any advertisement is played in YouTube, please watch that advertisement. Do not skip that. Once you watch that advertisement, please come back to the tutorial. Now I'm sure all of you know that there are total 80 activities in PMP. Now in these 80 activities, if we divide, we'll see that 10 activities are there in initiation process group, for 24 activities are in planning process group, in executing 20, monitoring and controlling 18, and closing 8 activities. So total put together it will become 80 activities which you need to remember in a sequential manner. Now you can see and you can understand it is how difficult to remember in a sequential manner. Like let's take an example, this initiation. Select PM, study enterprise environment factors, identify organizational processes, divides project into phases, all of these things. Let's say in planning, decide how to plan, finalize requirements, and so on and so forth. Now, why it is required? Now, in PMP is a competitive exam, and minimum 5 to 6 questions I'm sure that you'll be getting in how the activities are in a sequence. Activities are having the sequence. Let's say that whether WBS dictionary will come before activity list or after the activity list, whether you will make the network diagram before making the activity list or after making the activity list. This is important, and that kind of questions, 5 to 8 questions, it is most important to answer to score good, because it is a competitive exam. And understand till you know the sequential manner, these activities, it is very difficult, you can understand. Today I will tell you how to remember. Today I will tell you the first story. Herein, in first process groups, I have prepared 5 different stories. Very simple story. One story for initiation, one story for planning, one story for executing, one story for monitoring controlling, and one story for closing. Today I will tell you the first story to remember this initiation 10 activities in a sequential manner. Now when I am talking about the story, it's a very simple manner using minimum words, and minimum words to add with these 10 activities, so that we can make a sentence or multiple sentence in a story type manner, so that it is easy to remember for any students. And you need to remember that story only. That's it. Now, story 1 for initiation. You need to remember that companies select PM who study enterprise environment factors and identify organization processes. He divides project into phases, business case, business need, and project objectives to create project charter with the help of stakeholders and stakeholders management. Now if you remember these 2 lines, you can remember all these 10 activities in a sequential manner. Isn't it good? See, you just close your eyes and remember like this. Companies select PM who studies enterprise environmental factors and identify organization processes. He divides project into phases, business case, business need, and project objectives to create project charter with the help of stakeholders and stakeholder management. All these bold words are here in a sequential manner. You see, select PM, Study enterprise environmental factor, study enterprise environmental factor. And the third one is what? Divides project into phases. See, divides project into phases, right? Then business case, business case. Business need, business need. Project objectives, project objectives. Project charter, project charter. Stakeholders, stakeholders. And stakeholders management, stakeholders management. All of these 10 now you can remember in a sequential manner. So this is the first story. Hope you enjoyed this. Practice it in day and day out so that you can remember. Thank you. See you in the next story if you like it.